What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not seen my face before, my name is Daryl, and thank you guys for checking out my channel. Today what I want to do is real simple, man. Really, I just want to encourage people who maybe of my age or somewhere in between, you know what I mean? Like, I'm 21, so this video is probably going to be for people like in between the ages of maybe even 30 and like 15. Maybe people who are in high school to about the age that you graduate college, so maybe 24 to 25. The purpose of this video is just to say, like, don't be afraid to get uncomfortable. And I say that because for some reason I'm just stuck in the mindset of like there's always got to be a net. It's always got to be something there. You know what I mean? For instance, let's say my biggest dream in the entire world is to be a gigantic YouTuber. I want to be a huge YouTuber, like a huge one. But starting out, you ain't gonna make no money, so you're gonna have a job. Now my job, you might be making like, I don't know, maybe you making like 10 bucks an hour, 11 bucks an hour, I don't know. You might be making that. It's kind of like, for me, I'm not sure how everybody else is, but for me, I've always had like a mindset of like, I gotta be comfortable first, you know what I mean? Whereas like, I can't just let everything go and focus on YouTube because I gotta have a job, I gotta pay bills, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Lately, I've been on this different thing where it's kind of like, yo, like, don't forget the fact, Daryl, that you're 21 years old, bro. Like, there are jobs everywhere. Like, it don't matter what age you are, you can get you a job. It's kind of like, I don't want to miss out on the time that I have. Like, it's prime time right now. Like, I'm 21 years old. I'm 21 years old. We have video, YouTube, VR, like all this stuff possible, going to the moon. We got all this stuff that's possible, but I'm sitting here worried about, you know what I mean, focusing on this job or focusing on school or focusing on this, focusing on this, focusing on that. Really, I'm just saying, like, don't be distracted from like your dreams and goals, and don't be too proud or too scared to say like, let me just take the chance to see what else is out here. But yeah, like, don't be afraid to explore a little bit. I'm not talking about nothing crazy. I'm not talking about like material things. I'm talking about, don't be afraid to say like, let me see what's outside of this job right here. Let me see what's outside of like this school that I'm in. Let me see what's outside of this, outside of that. And the reason that this is really coming ahead now is because, if you know me, I used to work at Target. I worked at Target for like 3 or 4 years. It was a cool job, but at the same time, I found myself really restricted while I was there because I worked so many hours. You know what I mean? Like, everything was based around Target. Like, when I scheduled my classes, when I went to church, when I hung with my girlfriend, it was all around Target. It was kind of like Target was the center of my life, and then everything around it was everything else. And that's kind of how my life was. And I was like I was starting to get bored with it, starting to get frustrated with it. And I'm like, yo, but I'm making like $13.45 an hour or something like that. That's how much I was making. I was making like almost 14 bucks an hour. And I'm like, you're like, this is good, like, I'm making good money, but at the same time, I feel like I'm sacrificing my happiness, sacrificing my future, because I'm not doing what I need to be doing to get where I want to go. So recently, I just left that job, and I was just like, at this point, like I said, a lot of people think it's kind of crazy that I left a job where I'm making $14 an hour as a college student, which is apparently pretty good money for a college student. I left a job where I'm making 14 bucks an hour and went. Now I'm at a place called Cash America, which is a pawn shop, making 10 bucks an hour. And people, like, when I say that, when I try to explain why I did it, first of all, people aren't always going to understand why you do what you do. When you do something, everybody's not going to understand. Like, everybody's not going to be like, oh yeah, you made the right decision. Everybody's not going to do that. Your mama, your daddy, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your sister, your auntie, nobody's really going to see things like you see. Nobody sees things like I see them. So when I'm like, oh, I'm moving from this so when I say I'm moving from this job, from Target to Cash America, I'm moving from $14 an hour to $10 an hour. People are just like, bro, that's a big money gap. You going down $4, bro, you stupid. It's like, it's not just about the money though. It's about, one, it's about my happiness. At Target, I was kind of like a department manager in like the produce department. So it was like, it was really, honestly, it was no brain power involved. I felt like I was going in doing the same thing every single day, bored out my mind, like going crazy. Whereas when I'm at the pawn shop now, I'm thinking, I'm learning, I'm doing different stuff, I'm meeting new people, getting new connections, networking. It's a different thing. It's really crazy because it's different. Like, I'm actually using my brain some. Not only that, I got time back. I got my Sundays off. And if you know me, Sunday is my favorite day of the week. Sunday is because I go to church, I get stuff done, I'm able to make beats for videos. That's my day. That's my productive day. So I'm able to have that. I get off earlier. We close at like 7 o'clock as opposed to like 12. So I ain't got to stay all night. You know what I mean? Like, it's a time thing. And so you guys might not care about my story, but I'm really just saying, don't be afraid to say, like, let me do something different. Let me really do what's best for my life. Because the thing that you got to understand, because the thing that you have to understand, and what I'm trying to understand, is like, I'm only 21 years old. You only 20. You only 18. You only 19. You only 24, 25. It's like, why do you want to be so grounded now? By no means am I saying it's not cool to like have you a job and like, you know what I mean, be a associate, then be a department manager, then be a store manager. I'm not saying that's not cool. I'm not. If that's what you want to do, that's what you do. But for me, it's like, that's not what I want to do, and I don't want to get stuck in that place. Even that Cash America where I am now, I'm not going to be there for forever. Literally, I'm just there for the money. I'm there so that I can make money to pay my bills and fund my dreams. That's it. Only reason. And it's crazy because I know, like, when you have a job, if you have a boss like mine, a manager like mine, you got people constantly like in your face like, bro, you gonna make it, like you doing the right thing, like you gonna own this joint one day, you gonna like you doing the, like my manager sat me down, you doing a good job, you gonna, you know, you gonna do a good job, you gonna be a manager of Cash America. He told me the other day, as a matter of fact, he said, what'd he say? He was like, you know, I see what you're doing. I've been there like 3 weeks. He said, I see what you're doing. You're doing good, man. Like, I'm gonna have you so into this that you ain't never gonna want to do music again. And I mean, it wasn't an issue when he said it. I know what he mean. He was just saying like he was trying to get me into it, really trying to get me to love it and things like that. But I'm like, bro, like that ain't gonna happen. I'm only here for the money. Like, that's it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm only here for the money. That's it. I'm here for the money to pay my bills. Like I said, I was making $14 an hour, so I know it might contradict what I'm saying. I was making 14 to 10, but I'm saying I'm only here for the money. I'm there for the money so I can pay my bills. My bills altogether, $442. Altogether. That's car insurance, public storage, car payment, phone bill, $442. That's it. I just got paid yesterday. I paid all that. I got another check coming, and I ain't got to do nothing with that but put that towards my music and towards what I want to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm not looking to, like, as bad as it might sound, I'm not looking to be a manager. I'm not looking to be a DM. I'm not looking to be CEO of Cash America. I'm not looking for that. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I want you guys to really like if you have a dream to do something other than like the normal route, the normal like, oh, you know what I mean, work 40 hours a week until you become a manager and get raises every year. If you don't want to do that, then don't. But don't get stuck in a place where you're like, oh, I have to do this. Like, and I feel like that's the thing for like a lot of us, especially minorities. And I ain't trying to get all like, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like we grew up in like a mindset where it was kind of like you just gonna work and work and work and work and work until, you know what I mean, you retire and then live off your retirement. It's like that whole thing. It just I'm not with it. I'm just not. That's just not my thing. Like I said, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. But I feel like we are just kind of stuck in the mindset, like I said, of safety, where it's kind of like, I might have these dreams and goals over here, but let me hold on to this just in case. So it's like, I might want to be a huge YouTuber. It's kind of like I'm playing on both sides. It's like, I'm doing this YouTube thing, but I'm working because I want to make sure I'm making money. I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. And it's nothing wrong with doing both, but it's like, I feel like more times than not, people go back to the job thing because it's like, you know what, I need to be making my money. I need to be doing this. I need to be doing that. And it's like, yo, like, I just can't do that anymore. I just don't want to. Like, I want to live for myself. A while ago, I did like a video saying like, I want to start being more selfish. When I say I want to start being more selfish, I'm not just talking about like, you know what I mean, being, you know, rude or anything like that. But when I say being selfish, I want to care about myself. I don't really want to care about like what other people think of me. I'm tired of caring about what other people think of me. I'm tired of people, oh, you went from 14 to 10, bro. That's stupid. Like, why would you, like, it ain't your business. Like, if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. That's cool. I'm down for that. I was fully aware of that when I quit Target. I was like, I put my 2-week notice in. I'm like, yo, and this was before I even started working at Cash America, so I could have got there and hated it. I could have got there and be like, man, this is terrible. I could have got there and did that, but I'm just like, yo, if I make a mistake, I make a mistake, but let me be responsible for that. Like, don't come up in my life like, yo, why you do that 10, 14, blah, 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 blah. But let me do it. If I make a mistake, bro, I'm 21 years old. If I make a mistake, bro, like, okay, I don't know. Worst case scenario, God forbid, I lose my car. Worst case scenario, I do this, I do that. I ain't got no other responsibilities. I ain't got no kid. So I'm looking out for myself right now. So it's like, okay, that's cool. I mean, whatever happens, happens. Like, if I mess up, I mess up. But it's like, I was willing to take that chance because I'm trying to really do something with my life. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be stuck in a place where, like, I'm just doing stuff to do it because I've seen it done before, or doing it because that's what my family doing. Like, I'm just not, I can't. And so, again, I might have gone off track a little bit, but the point of this video is just to say, like, don't be afraid to get uncomfortable. Don't be afraid to, like, say, man, let me just see what's over here. Let me just see what's going on. Let me just step outside of this 9-to-5 mindset real quick and let me just focus on my dreams. If you have dreams and goals, bro, go after them. Like, just do it. I talk to a lot of people who are like, oh, I want to do this. I'm thinking about starting a band. I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel. And people like, okay, do it then. I hate to put her on the spot. There was this girl that worked at Target before I left. And every time I talk to her, every single time, she would always say, oh, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do this. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to do that. I'm ready, blah, blah, blah. Like, she was just, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to, I don't know, start my career. I'm ready to, I don't know. I'm looking for an internship. It was just that. And I saw, bro, it took me like maybe 3 or 4 months before I put in my my 2-week notice because I was still, you know, trying to get the job situated and stuff like that. But within like them 3 or 4 months, she was saying the same thing. I'm looking forward to this. Even on my last day, I can't wait till I can. I'm like, why are you still waiting? Like, do it. I'm asking, like, have you looked up any internships yet? She like, no, not yet. Well, what you expect to happen if you ain't doing nothing? Don't be afraid to take the chance. Like, you might be on edge now. You might be thinking, like maybe you stuck in a job right now where you don't want to be there. Maybe you don't have a job right now because you want to focus on, like, doing your music thing or doing your, I don't know, art or whatever you do. Maybe you just stuck there doing that right now and you just like, man, I don't know if this is going to work. Like, just stop doubting yourself, man. Like, I'm really learning this stuff now to, like, really just, like, say, stop doubting yourself. You young. You young. Like, man, woman, girl, boy, you young. Like, I feel like we need to really, like, nobody really takes advantage of this no more. Like, we young. Like, I'm just, like, I'm so focused on what I have to do that, like, I'm not really concerned about getting a job to work 40 hours a week and doing this and that and this and that. It's like, I'm not concerned about, to be honest, I'm not even really concerned about having, you know, fun on Fridays and Saturdays out every single week. I'm not really concerned about that. I'm concerned about trying to get my stuff together so that I can make something of myself. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? And so I kind of lost my point. But yeah, like I said, the point was, man, to just don't be afraid to just start to venture out. And like, but I'm talking about, like, as far as your life goes and doing what's best for you, and stop worrying about what your mama think and what your grandma think and what your daddy think and what your sister, your auntie and your brother and your girlfriend and your boyfriend. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. If, like, man, it's so many people that I know who will be like, for instance, I know somebody who, I haven't seen this person in a while actually, but somebody who does like art. They do like painting and stuff like that. And I think their problem was they were just like, oh, you know, I don't think my stuff is good enough. I don't think like this. Bro, it's like, so what? Put it out there. I don't think my video, man, half the time I hate to watch my videos. When I put them together, I don't even watch the whole thing over. I put it together and I'm like, okay, it looks straight. It going out. Like, I don't watch it over. Like, I don't even think half my, like, I don't even really want to put this video out. You want to know why? Because I look tired right now. I just woke up. I got to work in an hour. So I'm like, let me get this video out. Because I said I'd be posting Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I got to get this out. Like, that's just how it is. I'm just like, yo, like, forget it. I'm putting together the best that I can. I'm going to get up out of here. Like, that's just how it is. But I'm not concerned, like, oh, man, I wonder if they're going to like this video. I hope this video's not trash. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. If you keep looking at my videos, they've gotten better and better and better. Look at my first video. The first video was a spoken word that I did. Camera quality was maybe not terrible, but it wasn't as good as this right here. Like, you just learn as you go, and if you never start, then you ain't gonna get nowhere, no way. You ain't gonna get no better. So, look, I ain't no motivational speaker or nothing like that, and I'm pretty sure I lost the point of this video. I don't know where I went, but again, the entire point of this video was just to say, again, don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and say, man, let me just do what's best for my life. Let me make decisions for myself. Let me stop worrying about what my boss is gonna say, what my mama gonna think, what my friends gonna think. If you just want to quit your job altogether and just focus on, I don't know, if you're a rapper or artist, you want to just quit altogether and just focus on that. Hey, it's your life. Do it. It's your life. Like, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of how I see it. So like I said, I'm just learning to go through those motions now. I'm learning to say, like, man, I'm young. I don't want to, and don't misconstrue my words. Is that the right word I'm using? Misconstrue? I don't know, but don't misconstrue my words just saying, oh, I'm young, so let me go out here and jump off a building. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you have dreams and goals, this is around dreams and goals. If you have stuff that you actually want to do in your life and you like 18, 19, 20, maybe you ain't even graduated high school yet, which is like prime time. Like, you ain't graduated yet, but you know what you want to do. Like, do it, bro. Like, college is not the only route anymore. Like, I know you might feel like you need to go because in high school, everybody's like, oh, college, make sure you apply. Bro, college ain't gonna teach you everything. It's just like, you want to be a YouTuber, but you going to college for what? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but you want to be a YouTuber, you going to college for what? You want to be a rapper, you going to college for what? Maybe for English. You know what I mean? But you sitting in this class every single day not wanting to be there for no reason, basically wasting time, and then after that, you got to go to work. So where you working on your stuff at? You know what I mean? Not saying you shouldn't go to school or something like that. I'm not saying that. I'm not anti-school or nothing like that. But I'm saying, like, come on now. Like, it's your life. Do what you want to do with it. You know what I mean? You ain't got to go to college. You ain't got to have a job. You ain't got to do nothing. If you want to, you could be lazy all day. Now, I mean, that's up to you. But it's your decision. So you just do what you want. But, like I said, man, and I know I done said this 3 or 4 times already. I just really want to stress it. Don't be afraid to do something different. Don't be afraid to just go after it. Just let go and just be like, yo, I'm just out. This video probably went off track a little bit because I started the rant, but it's all good, man. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure that you leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure that you subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Make sure that you comment below and tell me what you might be struggling with. If you agree, if you disagree with what I'm saying, if I maybe didn't say something right, if you didn't understand what I was talking about, then just, I don't know, leave it below and let me know. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. That will be in the description box below. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, there's another one in there. Did I say Instagram? I don't know, but follow me, Snapchat, all that. Just follow me on all that. I appreciate you guys for watching, man, and I'll see you guys next time, man. I'm out.